And I think she just, honestly, I think she's just jealous because Emiru is the #1 woman streamer on Twitch. And she got a lot of sympathy and people siding with her as she was literally the victim of a sexual assault and literally the fault of Twitch's. So Denims being, you know, a political agent, a defender of Twitch, a Hasan waiting room. She has a vested interest in defending Twitch as a platform and attacking Emiru because I think she's just jealous, frankly. Who got lobotomized, Denim?
Yeah, anyway, sorry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the segment started. I've shown you guys this. You've seen the clip. Emiru got called out for her position on ICE, and it's a lack thereof position, actually.
On ICE? Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure. I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like...
I explained this last time. This is a fucking narrative that is created by political content creators to, like, fuck over, because there's this mythical every person who's not violently political on social media is clearly a far-righter who's masking their public views, or somebody who's grifting for financial gain, when the reality is a lot of these gaming content creators just don't want to talk about politics. And a lot of people think of it very short-sighted. Why don't you just talk about ICE? Why don't you just talk about Palestine? And it's like, well, if you start making a habit of that, and your opinions are not, like, down the party line, inevitably, even if your first 3 of these are, like, popular or whatever, and you're not turning away a shitload of people, giving your take, eventually you're going to piss somebody off. And the expectation at that point is you're going to stop your gaming stream to then cover current political thing that everybody has to, like, feign caring about. And then that's going to cause you trouble down the line. Everybody tries to write it away as like, oh, she's pro-ICE or something. No, I think the important thing to pull here is that her intention was to not start having to address every single political thing until the end of time. Because once you kind of, like, once you do what she does today that you're going to see, you're now going to have to start addressing more things in the future because you've given that ground. Do not cede any ground to these people. The political content creators who are pushing for this are trying to bait you into saying something stupid purely to use it to push their narrative and push content that will then benefit them financially.
Like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to...
Also, what am I looking at? Someone said, what is on the left here? It looks like an Anissa Jomha dessert.
Tell you about politics, you probably just need to, like, get off the internet. Like, just stop. Like, hello? Like, I don't... Like, what? Like, how am I gonna... I don't know. Get help. Like, even...
And again, the correct answer for all of this is just to ban the fuck out of those people. Like, throw them out of your chat. Oh, and I think addressing it here is a mistake, and doing what she does later is a huge one.
Like, I don't know.
Like, I'll tell you something. You want to know how I avoid all this stuff? Nick, it's impossible. How can you miss this? Every time there's a new political thing, the first thing I do on Twitter, because it's my news feed for drama and I don't care about whatever the fuck is going on, I'm looking at it for my news feed for drama, I mute the term for like a couple of weeks or like a month or something. And if it starts coming back around, I evaluate later if I need to mute the term again. That's how I avoid like a ton of stuff.
Obviously, I don't dislike any of the political streamers, except for like some of like the really bad ones. I don't really like them.
Bro, I've had COVID banned from my shit for like 4 years. I missed all the booster discourse. I missed all the COVID discourse, bro. I muted that shit immediately.
But it's like, I don't understand how in the first place people care so much what they say. I guess it's because they just have a lot of reach or influence, but it's like, why are you listening to them in the first place? I don't know.
So half of it, and people are saying, that's actually a straw man. That's a straw man fallacy. They just want to know if you're a Nazi or not. It's like, no, some people actually are asking legitimately questions on her political stuff so that they could be educated on it. There absolutely are people who are doing that because they need Emiru to tell them. That's more of the simp angle. But yeah, the rest of them are that. They are just purity testing, looking for, is my streamer following the approved talking points, the approved script? Yeah, again, Denims posted, never thought I'd see the day where we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo. And I think this is very funny because Denims like bends over backwards and like gets stunned on her own shows when she's like asked to disavow yanking your dog's tail, or when she's going on long rants talking about how she doesn't want to like criticize Keffels.
I just saw
not because she's even friends with her, but because they're politically like motivated.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Does she lose her victim card from TwitchCon now because she's on the wrong side?
Yes, to be clear, that's what's happening. Well, no. She lost her victim card because she gave the wrong take about Denims' lawsuit. That's why this is happening right now. Because there's some like 60,000 like tweet. That's, I mean, knowing Twitter, probably botted to shit. And this is like a 30,000 like tweet, right? Is that another one? 44,000 like tweet about this as well. I don't know. All these people, all their shit gets like botted to hell. Yeah, her situation has been completely revoked. Denims has gone on like multiple rants about this. Now we have the full clip, so let's take a look. Thank you to Leia Sepenti. Thank you.
And I talked about it, and then I was like, I saw this. As per usual.
It's happening for multiple reasons, to be clear. It's because she criticized the lawsuit, criticized the people who were being sued by Ethan Klein. That was a clip that we showed a while ago. That's definitely a factor. The other one is, well, she's friends with Tectone, she's friends with Lakari, she's friends with Asmongold. We could probably get her, you know? Enough of her friends have been controversial figures. And she's like the top dog of Twitch right now for female content creators. We could kill her. Not like in real life, to be clear. But like that's probably what they're thinking. Is like top streamer right now, friends with all these controversial people. Let's knock her down a peg and collect the viewers that are being bled.
The classic Clippers. The classic Clippers. They love to watch this stream. They love to hate and they love to watch the stream. Crazy. I did see this fucking making the rounds. This was crazy. Emiru's friends with Asmongold, Lakari.
Yeah, she like literally gives the whole game away right here. Listen.
Tectone, plus she thinks Ethan Klein's lawsuits are justified. This is crazy. 28,000 likes, 700,000 views. Racist chud. This is a crazy fucking post.
Whoa, this person who supported the lawsuit against me is getting criticized? That's crazy.
So I will say tides are turning on this particular.
You were friends with Bo Blacks, therefore it's over for you. Dude, people keep saying that I was trying to make the Turkey Tom stuff about me. It's like, no. You made the Turkey Tom stuff about me. When you guys like brigaded all my socials for 2 consecutive weeks. You know why? Because whenever people around you get exposed, then people get excited. They're like, oh, I can take out a... You know what? If we try hard enough, Nick will crash out and we'll take him too. You know? That's the angle here. Oh, you're associated with controversial figure? Okay, we'll rape your income.
The character. My favorite thing about the Clippers that sit and watch this stream every day. Everybody say, hi, Clippers. Hi. And then jump scare them with a little shower. A little shower emoji.
No!
A little shower emoji. The craziest thing about this clip is it's such a nothing burger clip. It is such a nothing burger clip. It is like a 2 out of 10. Not even 0 out of 10 clip. I don't even say anything crazy in the clip. I will say that.
To be clear, her clip, it's literally just like, hey, this disgruntled person is being extremely publicly biased.
I will say that.
But the average Denims clip, she doesn't say anything anyway, because she's like a dead air machine.
I'm not even saying anything. Say something.
It is nice, though, to look at a Twitch streamer whose goal is currently over the actual numbers she needed. I'm so used to watching iDubbbz where it's like, I need 300 more subscribers. I have 6 currently, and they will give me a new contract with a better... Say
something. Say something. There's nothing to say. Nothing to say. So all I was saying is that I'm making an observation at most. Exactly. Wait, what is this?
To be clear, Denims, when you have an actual thought, it is kind of a big deal, you know? People need to stop and go, wait a minute, she's thinking again. The woman is thinking again. We need to log this. This is important.
Oh, no. What is this?
This is like genuinely an unwatchable streamer.
Oh, God. Anyways, Kyle's tie is the boldest part of this clip. Actually true. Actually factually true. But yeah, there is not. It's like it is genuinely a complete nothing burger of a clip where all I'm saying is,
hey, I'm glad this person who laughed at me or whatever, or who didn't openly defend me with my lawsuit against Ethan Klein, I'm glad they're being brigaded by literally the worst people online. I really do hope, though, that all of these people, your little purity test soldiers and shit that are in your audience, I hope they consume you. I hope they're like piranhas. They leave nothing left of your channel once they've decided that you have succumbed to the anti-woke.
yeah, people don't like when creators just stay silent on the fact that the people around them are saying or doing heinous shit for forever.
You're right. It's an Ouroboros.
And there's only so long you can stay neutral. Big news. Denims acknowledges Emiru exists and someone made a tweet about it. Yep.
Why are you so mad about it? Like, what's that wasn't even my thought, but now it's like, all right, you're just like, we're still here, man. Like, why are we still doing this? I think she said like 4 or 5 times now that there's nothing in this clip. It's starting to linger.
Complete nothing burger pulling up a snark post with a caption racist chud, basically defaming and trying to hurt her professional reputation. That's crazy when she literally is talking about my lawsuits and she knows nothing about.
Oh, there it is. Dude, there it is. There it fucking is. Dude, she can't even mask it. It just seeps out of her.
Defaming and trying to hurt her professional reputation.
There's nothing even in this clip. This clip is so weird. One comment.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
Did you hear what she said about my lawsuits? Yeah, there it is. Got it. Got him. Clip it, ship it, send it off.
That's crazy when she literally is talking about my lawsuits and she knows nothing about
She mentioned it like one time. I think the clip was something along the lines of like, yeah, I saw people are being sued. Yeah, you probably should be reacting better to content. Or it was like something extremely vague.
Hey, she opened that can of worms when she decided to start talking about me and.
Oh, okay, Denims. Yeah, dude. Denims is like literally Bo Blackseed. She's like a fucking autistic warhead. Well, you know, I'm going to start slandering the fuck out of you. Specifically because you opened that door when you talk shit to me. Yeah, dude, at that point, fuck it. This person's ontologically evil, and anything I say about them is justified because they made like a vague comment about the lawsuits.
And trying to hurt her professional reputation. That's crazy when she literally is talking about my lawsuits and she knows nothing about them.
Oh, dude, she's actually crying right now. She's actually fucking crying right now. Here, this is the clip. I got it. It's on the H3 subreddit, so comments might be a little biased, but that's not what we're here for. It's for the clip is.
I recommend watching.
This is what
Nicholas
Emiru
DeOrio's
said that
latest
justifies
video.
her getting fucking assassinated publicly. Like, no, I can't make jokes like that because she actually gets stalked. I don't mean like assassinated. I just mean people are like brigading the shit out of her.
Well, reacts are a little scary because I saw that some people are getting sued for reactions, but I mean,
Dude, this is it. This is why she deserves everything that's coming to her right now.
it's like a different case than.
Thank
what
you for hitting the
I
goal.
do, I
You guys have earned
guess.
another goal.
So, surely it's different. Mr. Daly wouldn't sue me, we're homies. He likes my tweets sometimes. Yo, Dylan, thanks for 33 months. It's people that, like, maliciously react. Like, they react to people they hate, and
I
they're
really
like,
like you.
watch
Why?
me so that they don't get any views.
Oh, I think that's the part that pissed her off. It's because Emiru knew just enough to know exactly why Denims is in trouble. Isn't that funny?
Like, yeah, you can't do that. That's not good.
Dude, Denims was holding on to this for 8 consecutive months.
Rose.
Yo,
All those weapons back there, yeah.
Snake, thanks for 8 months, and Henry.
That's the whole clip. The whole clip is you shouldn't be like maliciously fucking doing that.
Hey, she opened that can of worms when she decided to start talking about me and
What a vindictive, fucking spiteful catty bitch.
my lawsuit and defaming and trying to hurt my professional reputation. I'm sorry that the shoe is
Bro, you said that shit. That was fucking you. You fucking said that shit.
on the other foot. That's tough, man. Guys, something you guys need to know about me is that I never fire first. She never talked about your
Oh, no, never.
lawsuit. You know, you're just like lying right now, right? You're just, maybe you don't know. You know what? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you genuinely don't know. So this is all about your petty imaginary grief.
Oh my god, dude, you're getting annihilated by a chatter. Stop, dude. Lazy
Grievances.
lurkers, like, fucking crushing you.
Wrong. Completely incorrect.
How did I not see this clip last time? This is brutal.
Completely incorrect.
No, actually, you're wrong because you're completely incorrect. Actually,
Completely incorrect.
you're actually wrong.
See, I can have opinions and wait for someone to change and grow as a person, but once someone shows me their character,
Bro, they literally just said you can't be maliciously saying that you're gonna be a fucking market replacement for their content. This is not that serious. You're just like acting like a total loser about this.
then I know who I'm dealing with. It's that simple.
Why are we saying Lust W? I mean, Lust probably did get a W here, but I...
It's that simple.
Did he say something that I missed? Oh, he's in chat. What's going on, Lust?
385 Saga accounts is crazy. Clip of her talking about it. Here we go.
Oh my god, wait, she goes back and watches it again. Here, dude, let's see exactly where did the clip did she get touched on this one.
Reacts are a little scary because I saw that some people are getting sued for reactions, but I mean it's like a different case than what I do, I guess. So surely it's different.
Dude, I like Denims' iconic stare awkwardly, say nothing, boobs in frame response strategy.
Mr. Daly wouldn't sue me, we're homies. He likes my tweets sometimes. Yo, Dylan, thanks for 33 months. It's people that like maliciously react. Like they react to people they hate and they're like, watch me so that they don't get any views. Like, yeah, you can't do that. That's not good.
Alright.
Good.
I was hoping she would jump in here and explain where the bad part is. Is this gonna be like a walk-off? Like, just say nothing, you've got this one in the bag?
Yo,
where was the inflammatory part? Demis?
Snake, thanks for 8 months, and
I'm gonna wait for the full clip to play.
thank you for the 500 bits.
Is this part important, the thanking for the bits? You don't even remember this clip, do you? You don't even remember why you're angry.
Just admit to crimes on stream. I've never admitted to
Oh, okay, no, there was one more. I
any
apologize.
crime on stream. Because I don't commit crimes.
So wait, is that the bad part? Because, like, a chatter said something and she said she doesn't commit crimes?
The craziest thing about all of this is the person bringing this lawsuit, Ethan Klein, his bread and butter content for basically the entirety of his YouTube career has been maliciously reacting. That is to say, reacting with like distaste for the person who had created the original content, which is what she's suggesting.
No, it's not. That's not it at all. That's actually, no, that is not what she's talking about in that clip.
That you can't just react to people that you hate.
No, that's not what she said. That's absolutely not what she meant.
You can't do that, which is not how the law works, by the way. You can react to whoever. You don't have to like the person you're reacting to.
Holy fuck, she still has no idea why she's being sued. This is great.
In fact, Ethan Klein won a lawsuit on copyright infringement while he was reacting to content from a creator he didn't like.
What is happening? Lus, what is your at? I can't see Lus's comment on my live.
Sorry. That's tough. This is always, by the way, there's so much to get to. I'm going to stay on topic.
It's at LUS? I don't see him. Here, maybe I have to manually put it in? Because I don't see Lus in here. Let me go to... Actually, while I'm in here, let me trim out a thing for tomorrow's VOD. While I have this button to click. I have to remember to cut this part. So if I go to settings, if it's just at LUS, I should be able to moderate him. User management, standard mod. Where's standard mod? At LUS. There. Okay, he's modded. So he, like, I don't know, I can't see him.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for
Thank
the $5,
you!
my lad.
Alright, he's gonna be blue next time he's here.
Oh, man. So anyways,
Yeah, okay, that's just like an insane clip from Denims.
Nicholas,
What the fuck?
the goat. Thank you
Full
for the
source
$5,
there.
my man.
She's not taking accountability for actively stating that she wanted everyone to watch her react, so Ethan didn't make any money off the video, which is illegal unless she's going to lose her case. She complains about people being quiet on their friends doing heinous shit when in
I
reality
just
she
saw
does the same with Hasan.
tweet on Nicholas
Yeah.
DeOrio.
Well, maybe
Careful
it's just
to
some like maybe it
appreciate
is
the shout out.
malicious. Maybe she's
There's
intentionally
just
doing
nothing
this.
going on in that head just there.
Yeah. I mean, her funny, like, oh yeah, I saw this one. So then she starts doubling down and putting more pressure on, breaking messages with Emiru and Asmongold. What's going on with ICE executing American citizens? Don't worry, kitten. Okay. Yay. So there's another one. Yeah, I just came here because I saw someone call you the Temu version of Emiru, and I laughed. Then there's an updated clip now. So this is just her continuing to double down on this.
Bad
Thank you again to Leia Septini.
video and say not to watch the original
Hey, Lust, there you are. I see you now.
video. That's literally all she said.
No, she said you can't do that, which is attempting to educate her audience on what you can and can't do while Daft Punks is playing in the background. Sorry, Daft Punk, not punks. There's the hard
And
D.
who's-
Dude, the literacy of content creators of any other media other than content creation is brutal.
Denims, you can
And I definitely am one of those people in certain subjects, but fuck me. Then again, I haven't even listened to the new J. Cole album. I've been meaning to listen to it for like a couple days, but I gotta be honest with you, it's a double album, so it looks kind of intimidating.
There's the hard
And
D in
who's in that
Denims.
one?
You can tell when someone is starting to dislike me more. They start putting more of the Denims. Ooh.
Damn, banger joke from Denims. That's the one!
Oh.
Ooh, that's what we needed. There we go. I needed some satire. Thankfully, Denims was here.
Lawsuit. Denims this.
And I know that for the average chud brain, they're going to struggle to understand this. That's indicative of a greater problem, right? You don't get to say, well, I don't talk about things that...
Dude, it's so funny because she's like one of the most retarded people I've ever seen on this platform. And I like when she plays like that. Actually. Listen, dude, for the chuds out there, let me try to break this down for you so it's simpler.
That's indicative of a greater problem, right? You don't get to say, well, I don't talk about things that I don't know anything about when you choose to talk about things that you know nothing about. You talking about a lawsuit that you know nothing about.
It's so transparent. This whole thing is because Emiru just made that comment offhandedly.
That you don't care about talking about things that you know nothing about. You just care about you.
You need to talk about ICE because you talked about my lawsuit on stream is actually her take. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Using that as an excuse.
It's just straight up malice. Like there's she is on Twitch. She's not even trying to evade the malice allegation. On Twitter, she's playing it a bit smarter.
People are mad at you. Because if you cared about choosing to only talk about things that you know a lot about, you wouldn't be talking about lawsuits that you know nothing
No, unfortunately, she's felt it and fucking bitter and cringe.
about. It has nothing to do with anything personal here. It has everything to do with the fact that that is evidence of hypocrisy. That was a politically beneficial move for her because she has a lot of chuds in her audience. And I am on the other side of the camp, right? So she can say that comfortably.
Oh my god. I saw this. I don't know what the actual clip is, but I got turned off. Like, no offense, think before you sleep. This is like a very old clip. She doesn't even look like this. She's in like a different house. I don't know what I'm going to hear. It's 26 seconds long. Before we click on whatever the fuck button this is, because my mod sent it to me, keep in mind it might be totally out of context. I don't know the nature of this clip or where it came from, and it's very short. Now, with that out of the way, let's see.
Incest is weird.
Fuck. That's a Destiny fan. That's a Destiny fan right there. That's it. That's a DGGer. That's...
Incest is weird and a little gross, but ethically completely fine if it's
That's a DGGer. Identified!
it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations. And the people in those relationships are not having children. I think if you remove those three factors, There's nothing.
We're never gonna forget, dude. Online political debate bros are gonna be like, you need to get into a conversation with me right now. Chat with me on stream. And meanwhile, if you look back at their backlog, they've all had this debate.
Ethically wrong with two consenting adults.
Yeah, okay. That probably is in context, because that is just such a common 2019 debate talking point that these guys were doing. When COVID hit, it was like, we're really bored right now. Let's debate pedophilia. Let's debate incest. That's what people do when they're really bored. They debate pedophilia and incest all the time. It's the fun content.
And our audience will cheer because it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we don't like them because they're leftist libtards. Yeah.
I always do the possible.
So it's a politically beneficial move for her, or not politically, viewership-wise. It's a beneficial move for her. So she's happy to be hypocritical and talk about things when she knows nothing about any of the lawsuits with Ethan Klein. Literally nothing about them. But when it comes to eyes, she wants to have her kids.
So it's like, oh, dude, she fucking offhandedly made a comment about me that got clipped and posted onto LSF. So I'm going to literally step on her fucking neck.
They can eat it too and say, but I don't.
Because she's the top female streamer right now and she's affiliated with Asmongold. So I have an opportunity to hit her off the road.
I don't even know anything about.
And I could justify to my audience.
Politics. No.
I'm confused. Was that Emiru clip before or after she got assaulted at VidCon? Wait, was she this mad? Was she seething when she had to talk positive about Emmy? That's really...
Nick started insulting me.
Or was it after?
Are we sure Denims and iDubbbz are not siblings? They both have
was
a slow
after?
reaction, speech, and grudge-holding tendency.
The Emiru stuff was over 8 months ago? Because the clip that I showed was 8 months ago. And that's crazy that time has moved that fast. Yeah.
Pick one. Either you don't talk about things you know nothing about, or you talk about things that you know nothing about. People. I'm just a girl.
Oh, yeah, look. Here's this fucking clipper. Here's Denims then taking a bathroom break with copyrighted music or whatever after she criticized Emiru for playing Daft Punk. At least she's not playing the video. But that's funny. So then Emiru did the worst possible thing. Extremely cringe. Came back and then, like, yielded ground. She had one of two options here.
Nicholas, the goat.
The golden standard for...
By Denims' argument, she must know a ton about incest.
The golden standard for this one... that's fucked up. That is very funny. That's fucked up. The gold standard for any response on YouTube is to either just not say anything. Because the controversy is stupid. It's not worth your time. Just don't address it. Move on. Make your content. And all the people who are mad at you aren't going to be represented highly in your chat. Because they're not the people who watch your content. They're onlookers who don't give a fuck about you. The other option that she had was gun to her head, disavow Lakari, Tectone, and Asmongold. And she decided that she was going to do neither. So, whatever this is, and I haven't read the whole thing, I can assure you, it's fucking terrible. Here we go. Ready? Let's get into this fucking thing. This is the dumbest possible decision that Emiru could have made. Going in now. Hello! It's very rare that I'll speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There's a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who's hurt or shocked by it. When the clip starts, I was responding to a mod asking questions that included the word ICE. I am not someone who normally comments on or gives my opinion on serious real-world topics, so it didn't really click to me that they were referring to the agency. You can see in the clip when I said thoughts on ICE, there's an instant cut afterwards that makes it seem like I'm responding directly to that question, which I am not. Again, I haven't seen the full VOD, but I know that the account that clipped that is, like, extremely malicious. So I don't know. To clarify, since this has gotten a lot of people speculating about my real thoughts, it should go without saying that no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away from their homes and families. Like, very brave take. This is what I expected. regardless of who's doing it. That's the both sidesing thing. They're not going to like that. Especially not because of ICE or any other government agency. I understand the world is very cruel and messed up. You don't have to study politics or actively read the news to know that. I would never want to invalidate anyone who struggles with those things, and an agency causing fear and suffering deserves zero support. To me, that's not even political, it's basic human empathy. I never made comments on stream about ICE in the first place. That was a dishonest and intentionally maliciously clip post. It's a very common thing that clip accounts do to streamers, and it's becoming more and more common, but it should go without saying that no one should live in fear or suffer because of who they are or where they're from. This is something that's always been important to me. I tend to try to focus my creative stuff around games and cosplay rather than trying to take up room in an environment that's already polluted by misinformation and hatred. Additionally, I thought I might as well bring this up now. It's a very traumatic and personal topic, so that's why I avoid talking about it. I will never be friends with anybody who abuses anybody, assaults anybody, or consumes content that enables the abuse of children. So, are you seeing the issue here? If Cruel World Happy Mind got impaled for saying a conflict instead of a genocide, regardless of who is doing it, means that all the people who wanted the ICE statement, they have stopped listening. Now, the people who wanted Asmongold, Tectone, and Lakari, their head on a pike, well, abuses anybody, assaults people, or consumes content that enables the abuse of children, well, this is for Asmongold and the tweet, and this is for the rest of them, and they are not named. So, yeah, this is a bad response. You're giving a half measure, as Mike Ehrmantraut would say. No half measures. Just say what you want or say nothing at all, because this is literally
Nicholas
not helping
DeOrio
you.
Streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
It's always been a creator whose friends are on good terms. I've always been a creator who's friendly and on good terms with basically everybody, streamers in Texas, LA, all in different bubbles, and this has unfortunately included some bad actors. A lot of people have questioned how these bad actors found their way into circles, but it's certainly not because I'm okay with vile behavior, not abuse, not sexual assault, nor pedophilia. If you have to address that you're not into pedophilia, you've done something dramatically wrong. Either you're in a pedophile allegation, or you are giving one of the worst responses of all time. Nobody should have to verbally denounce pedophilia. It should be assumed by the vast majority of viewers that already watch you. You should assume that your viewers who like you think that you're anti-pedophile. That's a default human emotion. That is not something that you should have to be forced to clarify. And if you're clarifying it, somebody is like bullying you. These guys did their best to hide their behavior, not only from me, but everyone around us as long as they possibly could. As a serious allegation or evidence came out, I always immediately dropped them and vowed to never make content with them again. Basically, everyone in Austin did the same. These incidents, multiple of them, of course, were something the streamer community here talked extensively about and affected a lot of us. I thought actions over words, never interacting with these people again and preventing them from being involved in the streamer community activities, a lot of which in Austin are hosted by me, would send a clear message that this type of shit isn't welcomed. I suppose maybe that did not make how I felt clear. Well, hopefully this makes it more clear. Anybody who abuses people or children is not my friend and never will be again. Again, you're literally talking to people, Emiru, who don't fucking care about your content, who don't fucking watch you, who want you to participate. Dance, monkey, dance, your little humiliation ritual. If you're typing a sentence like, anyone who abuses people or children... Okay, that's funny. Anyone who abuses people or children, because children are not people. They are not my friend. They are evil. They never will be my friend again. This is so fucking stupid. The fact that you've even typed this is so fucking stupid. You're ceding ground here to delusional freaks, and you're trying to placate people who fucking hate you. They hate you. Waste of your time. Anyways, has been that, always has been that way, always will continue to be that way. I know this won't stop people from taking issue with the way I do things, and I don't expect it to. I'm saying this because I know my community and friends are fatigued. That's pretty much it. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I'll continue doing what I usually do. I just wanted to finally say something because the speculation and lies are getting out of control. It'll likely continue, but I hope putting a stance out there will help those who already feel unsupported and unsafe. There's one less person trying to send hate their way. Okay, Again, the people who are demanding this statement would tell you that you have to cut off your dad if your dad is transphobic. That's the people we're in the room with right now. We're at Thanksgiving dinner, okay, and Twitter is telling you that you need to send your uncle to the pasture because his take on fucking immigrants is wrong. That's the type of people that we're placating here. People who don't exist in the real world and and who can't fathom being friendly with somebody or in like a friendly conversation with somebody whose positions you completely disagree with fundamentally. What's the community note? Proposed community note. The entire context is present. She specifically springboards from the ICE question into politics. ICE is a political situation. This is a clear deflection. Emiru is also friends with right-leaning political commentators. And keep your politics in the comments. So this one doesn't need a note, I guess. Doesn't need a note. No note needed. Yeah. Let me see. Is this additional context? What do we have here? Full Emiru clip.
Your thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is. Allie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm confused. Is this not... How does this prove this is a better version of the clip? So this is the full version.
Your thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is.
Ice and sauna?
Allie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. What is a saunette?
This sounds like what Emmy said. I'm confused. They're trying to argue she's feigning ignorance. Well, the note that I'm reading saying the entire context is present. It's not. She specifically springboards from the ICE question into politics. What did she... Did I miss that? Hold on. Let me put captions on. Can I not do that with this?
Your thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is. Allie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. What is a saunette? Don't stop. You can't stop. Oh, I know what ice is. I thought...
Wait, that's what she just said. Oh, wait. I know what ICE is.
Oh, no, I know what ice is. I thought... Okay, never mind. That's you? What the fuck? I do? Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get...
So she comments on ICE, but she didn't mean to comment on ICE because she didn't realize what she was saying. And then after that, everyone started spamming, you don't know what ICE is? You don't know what ICE is? And then she's like, oh, ICE. No, I know what ICE is.
Like, there's a certain extent...
And people are... So I guess the argument is that she was feigning ignorance, but the reality is that if you don't talk about politics in your platform, that is probably something that you could be, I guess... Like, wait, why did you even ask me that? Wait, what?
I'm like, okay.
I could see myself stumbling into that, depending on the topic.
Sure, I get people wanting big content creators to...
But I think that, no, I would actually probably agree, because if you look at Emmy's statement, I don't know if I would consider that helpful, but when the clip starts, I was responding to a mod asking a question that included the word ICE. I'm not someone who normally comments on or gives my opinion on it. So where is the... You can see the clip where I said thoughts on ICE is an instant cut afterwards. It makes it seem like I'm responding directly to that question. I would argue that this is not correct. Because, yeah, no, she still kind of is answering that question. Like, this part did happen, but, like, it doesn't really matter. Because ultimately, that was the question she was answering. It's not jumping super far into the stream. So I'd say that's fairly accurate. Yeah. Emiru's statement on recent drama controversy. What do the people think? Well, LSF Virtue Signal said, I know people are going to report this for being political, and that's totally fair. We're making an exception. Just fucking open the floodgates again. Your fucking subreddit sucks. I want to see the drama between Emiru and fucking Denims, and you guys won't post the clips anymore to farm comments on my fucking streams because it's political. It's political. Unfortunately, most of the Twitch streamers that you're covering and stuff that are constantly posted on here make every drama about politics, so you kind of have to cover it. Sorry. Why would you make an exception for this and not all the other posts about this entire situation? It's so fucking stupid when these people ruin their own subreddits. I'm employed. Can someone fill me in on what the drama is? Gamer girl comments on copyright case. Gamer girl upset because person gamer girl defending is Jewish. Commie girl insinuates gamer girl is a Nazi for not talking about politics. Oh no, commie girl gets upset. All right, this is a waste of my time. Emiru made a bad decision making the tweet. She's criticized being friends and business associates primarily with 3 people: Asmongold, Lucari, and Tectone. Asmongold because he's made his most important issues on anti-immigration stances. Tectone because he's accused and recently lost a civil case regarding sexual assault and stalking. Lucari because he was recently accused of being into CP after he leaked a document showing he had saved links to what is allegedly CP. The reason this tweet is a terrible decision is because Emiru had 2 plausible options: outright denounce, yeah, this is literally the best take, denounce all of them by name and explain why she doesn't associate with them, ignore the criticism entirely, and continue streaming without addressing it. Bingo, 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 bango, bongo. That's the one. She did neither. She chose to address it without naming these people specifically and without denouncing them specifically. This doesn't work because it's still not clear that she denounces them or who she's denouncing or why she's doing it. You wouldn't come away from this tweet going, oh, Emiru is definitely denouncing Asmongold and Tectone. And again, you want to see controlled opposition here on this one. This fucking guy, this fucking loser, this absolutely mind-raped turbo freak went public. And this was his take. Absolute subhuman wretch.
Turn things up. She ain't talking about me.
I hate this guy.
She talking about Lucari and Miz. She ain't talking about me.
Bro, she's not talking about Mizkif. She did an entire stream talking about Mizkif. You can't possibly think that... Dude, stop deflecting to Mizkif when you said that fucking Mizkif was deflecting to you. You're a coward.
Turn things up. She ain't talking about me. She talking about Lucari.
She's absolutely talking about you, bro.
And Miz. She ain't talking about me. Okay? Hey, let's keep that shit 100.
He sucks so much. Holy fuck, dude. I hate you if you support this guy's content. I hate you, and I want you to leave.
That shit ain't about me. Motherfucker, hey, that's about Miz and Lucari.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. If you support Tectone, your view is worth like less than one. Like honestly, you have like you're worth 1/4 the value of a chatter who doesn't support Tectone. Your money is 1/4 as worth it to me. Personally. The Tectone 1/4 compromise. You are worth 1/4 of a chatter. Okay, TLDR. I thought they meant the other kind of ice. Also, Lucari is bad. He is not my friend. Yeah. Mod's not beating the allegations. We need to make an exception. See you next Tuesday when the rule is reversed. Well, that's a mistake. You can already see in the comments and Twitter replies. People don't care. The winning move is to not play the game. Bingo. So what happened immediately? Guys, you want to guess what happened as soon as she did the thing?
Why?
She yielded some ground. You want to see what happened?
Like, I think the big question in everyone's mind is, well, are you still friends with Asmongold?
And there it is. Yeah, and that was expected. Yeah, this is why you don't give any ground. You give an inch, they take a mile. And now the drama thing restarts. You've restarted the timer. So you have to deal with this even longer.
And people try to deflect that and say, oh, wait. Oh, so...
Dude, when the ankle biters start chomping, the correct answer is always just fucking ignore them.
Everyone that you're ever friends with now needs to be disavowed. Well, listen, man. When the people that you're friends with repeatedly go on the same harassment campaigns that you are experiencing a fraction of, and they're consistently saying all this horrible shit about the people getting killed by ICE, all the horrible shit, condoning and encouraging all the...
How does that affect my gameplay? Am I going to play worse because of this? If I'm a gaming streamer who doesn't cover politics and who never, like, jumps out of my comfort zone, is this going to affect my gameplay?
Horrible shit that ICE is doing. Like...
And again, you're Denims. You're the one who's short-circuiting when people are talking about tugging on a dog's tail. You're literally, like, fucking Hasan-affiliated media. Absolutely insane that you'd be making these arguments.
Like... Yeah, I would hope so. Because this isn't like, listen, who's a good example? Let me think of a good example. One sec.
Like, her position is that if we're politically on the same side, it doesn't matter if you're trying to pink pill minors, apparently. I've shown you the clip before.
Let me cook. You know who has said and done some questionable things? NMP.
Who the fuck is NMP? Is that the one that Henry Resilient is talking about?
You know who I wouldn't ask people to disavow? NMP.
Oh, dude, thank God. We finally got the line.
Because he doesn't use his platform predominantly for spreading harassment against random people who don't deserve it, and for spread.
You deserve more hate. You and all your friends deserve more hate. They've been going too easy on you since the H3 podcast took a break.
Sentiment that exclusively makes our country worse. Now, you can personally dislike him. He can give you bad vibes.
All right, but what's your position on the Turkey Tom allegations? If I have to talk about your shit, you got to talk about mine.
Whatever.
I need your position on the new fucking... I don't know. What is another current drama that's happening?
Whatever you want. You can think he sucks. But he doesn't purposefully engage.
I'm sorry. This is funny. I'm looking for the tweet that I was referencing. And I got this one instead. And this is not what I wanted to pull up, to be clear, but I find this funny. Inside the mind of Denims reacting to Ethan.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's Jews. Jews did that. Only a Jew could think of that, a Jew or an Indian. What the fuck?
To be clear, for any lawyers watching, this is satire. Please do not take me for everything I'm worth. Here, this is the clip. This is the quote from Keffels. Look. Here.
Saying I don't like to spend my time fighting with people who are saying that they're on the left. I think it's much more effective for me to make fun of people on the right instead of, because every minute I'm spending making...
Keffels was getting accused of scamming the trans community, trying to pink pill minors with her friend on Discord, and a bunch of other, like, deplorable acts.
People who are saying that they're on the left. I think it's much more effective for me to make fun of people on the right instead of, because every minute I'm spending making fun of somebody else on the left, I could be making fun of someone on the right. Right?
Okay, that's wonderful.
It's just my perspective. How do I make money?
There's the other clip.
Her actions, and I disagree with some of the things that she's done. And I think in general, my perspective, and this is not going to be the perspective of everyone online, and that's fine. My perspective is, I don't like to spend
My perspective is, I like what you've done with your hair in your recent clips, because this was not the look.
Time. Going after other people that are on the left, right? And that's just because I think my time is better spent.
So again, I don't want to hear anything you have to say on this, Denims. You are like severely compromised on this. You're literally only going after Emmy. The only reason you're even doing this, and it's like because of all the clips, I can say this. It's my opinion, but you've given me tons of evidence to go off of. That you're doing this because you're mad about her comments with the lawsuit. You don't care about any of these other issues. It's an ends justify. Sorry, it's the it's like. I can use this to go take out the top female streamer who's wronged me 8 months ago, who's friends with all the people I don't like, and I have an opportunity to clip her here.
Like, absolutely horrid behavior.
Nicholas the Goat.
How old
Thank
is
you
that
for the
clip?
$5,
Probably
my
2 years? 2 years old now? When did Mudahar's Keffels video come out? He deleted it, so I can't check. Probably, it was 2024 at minimum.
Online.
We covered it when this happened, but that was a long while ago. It was definitely while I was streaming. This is the third day of her meltdown. Yeah. I wonder if she would stand with Hasan after he called Israeli Jews inbred. I mean, she stated that Asmongold has violent rhetoric in his statements. When Hasan does the exact same thing, if not worse, again, she's being inconsistent here because she doesn't agree that Asmongold's political values. Therefore, he needs to be disavowed while the holy god Hasan remains. Think Before You Sleep said this is the exact kind of retard Emiru is referring to. Hey, actually, it's like super easy to stream and have opinions. I'll show you. Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump and everyone in his administration. Fuck Elon Musk. Free Palestine. The U.S. is stolen land built by stolen people. Oh boy. Wow. Luigi, dude. Oh my. Now we're just justifying fucking murder in the middle of the street. That's cool. That's the only one that's crazy. The Luigi one still fucking breaks my brain. It's like, dude, I'm sorry. We were getting like really violent really quickly for a little while. Things have... I still think things have just continued to get worse. I think they've chilled a bit after Charlie Kirk, but Luigi just started the insane violent rhetoric spree of people just like, you know what, kill everybody that we don't like. Fuck it, dude. That's a meme, YouTube, please don't take me down. Listen to my context before you look. When they report this clip, listen to my context. I am disavowing this behavior. But yeah, dude, after Luigi's shit, everyone used that as an opportunity to get like increasingly violent about everything, and it was really fucking scary for a little while. Abortion is healthcare. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Again, I would ban anyone like that immediately. They have like no value to the chat. Sounds like Papa Guts chat. Is Papa Guts chat that? But yeah. Notice how they didn't support to type. Yeah, I didn't see Ukraine on that list. I didn't see Iran on that. I don't know.
I always do the possible.
Tectone is such a loser. Yeah, you know what this is? It's the. I meant to say this in the last segment, but I'm glad I get a second one to talk about it. This is the. Can we get a trans rights of the current year? Hey man, I know we disagree on a lot of things, but maybe we can end this chat with you saying trans rights so my audience says that I won. Remember that? Remember that? All right, guys, we've had a really fruitful debate right now on pedophilia and incest. I was just wondering if you'd go trans rights at the end of our conversation. It's so easy, man. Can you just give us a trans rights? Who said that? Every Twitch streamer. This was a solid meme for like a year. Hey, man, can we get a trans rights? I know we've just had a long debate on black issues and and I know you just brought up the I know you just brought up the bigoted fucking crime statistics argument and you're like a total retard, but can we get a trans rights at the end of this discourse? Yeah, it was really annoying. If you weren't watching political Twitch in like 2020, you missed this arc. Yeah. Tectone thinks he's not part of the group of people Emiru is condemning in a recent statement. She ain't talking about me, she's talking about Lakari and Miz. This guy is absolutely worthless.
Turn things up. She ain't talking about me. She talking about Lakari and Miz. She ain't talking about me.
If you're even slightly friends with this girl, why are you doing this? Like, why would you do this?
Okay? Hey, let's keep that shit 100%.
Bro, if this asshole did this shit to me, I'd be like, Tectone! I was talking about Tectone! Here is a link to Tectone's deposition. You should watch this. That's what I would do if Tectone did this shit to me. If I was getting a bunch of hate online and I spared these people's names from being in there because I'm stupid and I chose to respond, I would literally just unload everything on Tectone and scapegoat him for the rest of it.
That shit ain't about me. Motherfucker, hey, that's about Miz and Lakari. Fucking get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
The 7 layers of hell would be erupted on fucking Tectone if some asshole did this shit to me.
Everybody's saying, oh, that's you. Fuck no, it's not. Fuck no, it's not. Twitter disagrees with you? Yeah, because that fits their headcanon. Jesus. Turn things up.
Dude, the Bo Black streams would look like child's play. I'd be talking about this for the next 7 years if I was getting the level of hate that Emiru is getting right now and some asshole pulled one of these. Also, why the fuck would she be talking about Mizkif? She literally wouldn't be talking about Mizkif. That is impossible. The Mizkif thing is funny because that's been his answer for everything since he came back to streaming. Oh, the allegations? Mizkif. Oh, the lawsuit? Mizkif. Oh, the gas prices? Mizkif. Oh, I'm not going to jail, but if I was, I'd be getting bent over by Mizkif. Like, dude, I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired of... I don't like Mizkif, but every drama I have to fucking defend Mizkif because these people use him like a human shield. It's so cringe. The Patriots? Mizkif. Yeah. The interception? Mizkif. Cringe as fuck, dude. Tectone responds to Emiru's Twitter statement. Don't let them bot this one. Always a chuckle when posts that make them look good get 2,000 upvotes in a few hours. The ones that make them look bad are at 0. Tectone, show us a gun right now, dude. Sorry, it came to me in a delusion. This is my fucking... Sure, she's talking about Miz, who she hasn't spoken about on stream before now. That makes perfect sense. Emiru speaking up about not actually saying who she's talking about was such a bad move. True. Either stay quiet, correct, or actually speak out properly because you still weren't clear and people can claim you weren't talking about them. What I don't get is if she's no longer friends with him, then who the hell does she think she's going to lose viewers to by speaking out against a damn ARPist? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's not even like no one even liked before they found out. Yeah. Yep. I knew it. I knew this would happen as soon as he didn't name anybody. Yeah, for legal reasons on this one, not saying shit. Okay, the best part about not naming anybody is now they're anybody and can be seen as a schizo. This is what Emiru gets for vague posting in her Twitter post. Yeah, I mean, this is entirely her fault. She did this, yeah. She's too much of a pussy to name names. Now Tectone will continue to launder his reputation through her. Hilarious. It's insane how easy he got off. He went right back to streaming. It's because his audience doesn't care. He literally said the quiet part out loud. He grifted to this community specifically because they would allow people... Again! What? I'm going to get political. Want me to get political? I'll get political. Guys, they're trying to cover up the Epstein files. And there's a percentage of people who are so retarded... They're just okay with that. They're okay with the fact that there are certain forces at play trying to censor the fucking Epstein files. All right? You think they give a shit about Tectone losing a civil case and getting accused of rape? You think they fucking care about that? They don't even care about the fucking Epstein files, dude. That's the fucking thing. These guys have no morals at all. None. Of course they're okay with Tectone. They're the perfect onboarding audience to have if you're getting these allegations. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't get why she didn't name them, especially with Tectone, who she unfollowed anyways. Just gave him a reason to continue to bring her name up after it was used like they're cool. He must be confident that she'll never outright name him for some reason. You're like, what the fuck does he have on her? The Epstein files? Ms. Kiff. XQC talking about something. Let me slow him down a little bit so it's audible.
Yo, I saw a post that had 100.
Tell me right now that that was not the most fucking... I got every word of that.
120,000 likes, right? And I saw a post that had 120,000 likes, right? And it said, I can't even say what it said. Yo. It was just the weirdest shit about Emiru. Bro, I don't get it.
Dude, this is the only way you can actually listen to him, and it comes through perfectly.
Follow up. So she said, "I want."
Bro, again,
what is the comment count, dude? I'm sorry. I assume that everything over like 10K likes on Twitter is just botted. My bad. That's my position on that. The majority of the shit gets botted to fucking hell. Ever since Elon got there, the botting problem got way worse.
She needs to justify her existence now or something like that.
Yep.
120,000 likes. Buddy, that's fucking insane.
And by the way, that's not me accusing them specifically of botting it. I think that people just bot the fuck out of everything. When they agree with something, fuck it. Send in 7,000 likes.
She fell for the bait. I mean, it's not really a bait though, dude. Like she was getting hate. That are like... It's insane. It was insane, though.
All right, there's not really much here for us. Up next, Casey Tron goes off on Asmongold. So I saw this like, I don't think that Casey Tron learned her lesson. Yeah, I know. No shit, assholes. I've been telling you this the whole fucking time. Asmold and the incel brigade are in full hysterics that people are allowed to have opinions other than kill minorities. Wow, dude, cool. I love your rage bit, Casey Tron. They get so mad at my opinions because they know that I'm right and I've been right the entire time. Yeah, that's really funny. You know what also was really funny? When you were crying that your family was going to be homeless a couple of months ago. I thought that was really funny. That's why they've astroturfed me for years and spread lies about me. The incels have to go to hysterics about me smoking weed because it's all they got. The incel brigade subreddit couldn't do their no politics rule for more than... Actually, she's spitting here. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's true. They get hysterical. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That's actually true. Wait, Casey wins. Casey wins hard here. LSF is cringe. Yeah. She's fucking right. She's actually fucking right. Sorry. She was so disgusted by Ice, Tectone, and Lucari that she had to wait to get into a controversy to speak out. She clarifies that she thought people were asking her about ice cubes. Okay, girl, sure. To be clear, this is why you do not respond to any of this. This is why you don't respond badly. It's also why you don't respond at all. None of these people are looking to get a clarification of Emiru's position on ice. They are trying to deal damage. That's it. A lot of times people get into controversies and they think, if I just explain everything, then everything will go away because there's clearly a misunderstanding. It's like, no, they fucking hate you. They want to destroy your income. They want to take your viewers. They are looking for an excuse, and you have given them one, and now you're giving them more. This has nothing to do with you being wrong. This has nothing to do with something you didn't say. If it wasn't this, it would be something else. They fucking hate you. Alita, hi Casey. What do you think would have been better here? Genuinely curious about what you believe she should have done or said differently after being called out. Again, I think that you should look towards your audience. If your audience isn't getting something, then maybe you've done something wrong. Maybe you've done something wrong in general, and people are calling you out. That's not impossible. But when people who don't watch you spend all of their time farming you, or they make it apparent that the issue they have with you is something entirely different than what you're getting called out for, and they're just piling on, you need to tone those people out or you're going to go fucking crazy. That's literally that's my answer to every content creator who doesn't get into drama, who doesn't know the fucking lay of the land. All right, if you sit here obsessing over every single person who's obsessively clipping you or obsessively fucking going off on you, and like trying to orchestrate fucking new scenarios where you get in trouble or go viral, just ignore those people. They're not your audience, Caleb Hammer. They're not supporting you, Caleb Hammer. You cannot convince them to be friendly or to be chatters or to support your stream, Caleb Hammer. You just need to ban these people and move on. Ban, block, get them out of here. There's nothing that she could say and no amount of money that she could donate that would convince me that she's not a soulless ghoul. Okay, well, they've said it out loud. There is nothing that she could say. There's no amount of money she could donate. Nothing she does will convince me she is not a soulless ghoul. Be thankful that Casey Tron is retarded, and she'll say that part out loud. So my whole rant that I just went on was worthless. Like all the men she's happily surrounded herself with for years. Casey Tron hates Asmongold, therefore everyone associated with Asmongold is ontologically evil. There it is. That's what I'm trying to... This is the wisdom I'm trying to instill upon you. And it's happening in real time because the people in this case are really dumb. She wouldn't have adjusted at all if it didn't get the attraction that it did. PR. Again, even if she came out and said, fuck Lakari, fuck Asmongold, fuck Tectone, I disavow all these people. I didn't think it was my place to talk about this because I play video games and I was wrong. Let's say that was her statement. Casey Tron's statement doesn't change, guys. Casey Tron's statement doesn't change. It might change if she said, oh, and what they've done to Casey Tron for years was bad, and it's so fucked up this is happening right now. If she just went down and sucked enough dick, maybe she should have... Maybe if she did a whole iDubbbz and went on an apology tour saying that she's an alt-right streamer who's been rehabilitated and she's dropped Asmongold and go on 15 different podcasts to talk about it, maybe then, if they see her as an ally or an asset, they'd try to bring her into the fold. But you can't convince any of these people. Casey Tron calls Emiru a pick-me for incel freaks. Wow, guys, the aging streamer who was once an attractive pick-me girl is now bitter towards the top current female streamer. Crazy, dude. It's insane how that keeps happening.
It reminds me of whenever Amarath started wearing a cowboy hat, because that's whenever she started going like full Nazi, basically. She started wearing the cowboy hat. It's like whenever these Texas girls in like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats, that's whenever you got to watch out.
True.
They're about to...
That's kind of a base take.
Start saying some really crazy shit, or maybe nothing.
Why is she obsessed with the word incel? Because it has insulated her.
At all.
It has worked in the past.
She's like basically like... She's like a pick-me for like incel freaks. Like whenever like a bunch of like MAGA alt-right incel freaks start being like, oh, you're one of the good girls, you know, like, oh, you're...
Dude, okay, now she's out of her mind. This is crazy. This is an insane fucking day.
You're one of the good ones. You're not... Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars every... See, there's one right there. There's one right there. Donating her like...
Dude, again, how do you convince this person who's got like a completely warped perspective of you that she's clearly fucking like deluded herself into believing? or she's just lying. But like, this is so far from anything that could possibly be like interpreted as true. Like, how do you convince this person? You can't. You can't. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your time, and it's designed to wear you down by talking about something for so long that it actually damages you.
Like hundreds of dollars every day, and they're just...
She's high. Stop saying she's high. Say that she's retarded. She doesn't like being called high.
Just like, oh, you're one of the good girls. You're not like those other annoying American girls.
Entire 28 years old and still pulling the UWU. I'm small bean. I don't do politics. UWU like bitch. PLSICANT.
It's because, like, in my opinion, like, it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men.
If Casey Tron was the last woman in the West, I would go east.
Because, like, really misogynistic, shitty incel-like men, they like a woman that doesn't have any opinions. You know, they're like, oh yeah, somebody that I can mold to have all of the same fucking right-wing MAGA opinions that I have.
It's just like it's a fucking smorgasbord of buzzwords right now. I hate fucking, I hate Emiru because Epstein, pedophile, rape list, fucking incel, MAGA, Trump, JD Vance, big face meme, Ethan Klein.
And then I think that she also plays into how a lot of incels will fetishize.
Guys, we're like 2 fucking degrees of separation saying she's probably implicated on the Epstein files.
Asian women as being more docile.
Oh, dude, that's why. Yeah, oh, dude, I love this. We go so woke, we hit like racist. Dude, the reason why she's pandering to these people is because they fetishize her as a docile Asian fuck bride. That's why she's pandering to them. They want to like fucking, all these Nazis want to fucking have sex with her Asian self.
Fetishize Asian women as being more docile than American women or like white women and shit like that.
Wait, why does Hasan keep going to China? China #1 or something?
You know what I mean? It's like
friendly fire.
Like her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men.
No, her whole platform is peepoo, haha, plushy, fucking video game. That's what her whole platform is. You are literally fucking fabricating this.
And like,
Nicholas,
I don't know why some of these other.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Somebody wrote this the other day, and I think it's mean, but she hit the wall so hard she got the amount of concussions that Anissa Jomha claimed she had.
Girl streamers even like associate with her. It's like you're just bringing over like her weird fucking incel viewers into...
I disavow all of that except the part where her brain is fucked.
You know what I mean? And then in my opinion, it's like...
This reeks of jealousy from Casey Tron. Yeah, I mean, I don't really trust her to talk about drama because everyone she covers, she sounds exactly like this. It's almost like, you know what Casey Tron is? Casey Tron is like a disfigured MMA fighter they bring out to try to break down a fight who still has obvious... Not MMA, sorry, boxer. It's the Family Guy joke when they wheel out somebody whose brain doesn't work properly and make them try to analyze something and they're like, yeah.
Like, she's not entertaining whatsoever. She's
like way out of their prime, retired former fighter coming out here.
Like, I would literally rather watch paint dry. Like her
your stream, honestly, paint dry is more entertaining than anything you've produced in the last 5 years.
Only poll is really just like being like the e-girl to a bunch of fucking weird basement dwelling incels. Like, I'm sorry. And like I said, this is just my opinion. But yeah, she sucks. And I mean, like, I don't know.
The most slanderous shit you ever heard. Sorry, guys. This is my opinion. Here, this is like when they wheel out Casey Tron to make the argument, it sounds like this.
Now, since this is a televised boxing match, I'm going to be joined by a horribly disfigured former fighter providing barely intelligible commentary throughout. Any thoughts on the fight?
Oh, hey, Casey. What do you think about the new drama?
Floyd?
I think that they are going to be fighting. Deirdre's last fight, in the contrast to the later one, is going to be better than usually.
There you go. That's what you get every time Casey Tron opens her mouth. Weed-induced coma, yeah. Casey talking about her early days, like Casey talking like her early days weren't titty baiting incels. Well, dude, you live by the incel, die by the incel. That's why she's crying about it. It's because they left. Wasn't Casey Tron's entire shtick? She did this before anyone else, using her attractiveness and cleavage to appease lonely, vulnerable men to get the money and attention. It's almost like that once that stops, you might get bitter. The level of jealousy is glaring. You can see it through all these people. Don't do it. Don't give this creature attention. That's why I downvoted. What is this? Definitely not a pick-me girl with that push-up. Wow, guys.
You know, I feel like a lot of you...
Wait, was your logo Pornhub? Is that what you were doing back there? Wow, your name is Brazzers. Interesting. I've never heard of these websites, by the way.
Aren't really aware of the evil...
Dude, I can't believe this is the person who's calling incel pick-me's.
...that Reddit has caused, but I actually have a YouTube... I actually have a YouTube video that I would like to show to you guys today, kind of about the evils of Reddit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, weird. Crazy that she's making these claims right now. It's almost like something has dramatically changed and she just she's not finding the success she used to have, so she's a little bitter. She wears a cowboy hat because she played Red Dead Redemption. Woman who receives tons of attention from men some 10 years ago with her obnoxious personality and clothing, now washed and nowhere near her glory days anymore, taking cheap shots and making vain remarks on younger, attractive women getting way more attention than she does. Who would have thought? Bazinga. Oh, now I guess Denims went on a whole Emiru rant about this.
Like a major wave of harassment, which I deal with on the daily basis. Just
deserved, by the way.
Just for speaking my mind. Which is their right. You know what? If you want to harass me for it, you want to send me fucking messages and be like...
But you're going to need to define harassment because I'm not just taking your word for it.
Like, yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot and you're a whore and you're ugly. By all means, I really don't care. There is not an insult that you can generate that...
Dude, I wonder what's going to happen when I'm not hot anymore, bro. When my wiggler is a little slower. What's going to happen to me?
Would hit me harder than Elizabeth.
Dude, when my wiggler starts aging, what's going to happen?
From 6th grade. Try your best. I am imploring you. It is a challenge. I would like you to take the challenge, okay?
I'll be through, yeah.
But it's crazy. Like, I can't imagine experiencing that harassment and then looking around and seeing why are people upset at me for it? Oh, it's because I'm friends with Mr.
Oh, it's because, like, these extremely malicious entities are trying to, like, fucking pull a play out of their ass right now.
Harassment. I'm friends with John Harasser. I'm friends with John, I will get you fired, and gleefully talk about it.
Hey, Denims, can you name your friend group really quickly? I'm just curious. This is like... Guys, we are in the glass house right now, taking cover.
Harasser.
As she lobs the...
Oh, is this how everyone feels that my buddy goes after, but worse?
Denims. This... You might want to take this... You might want to stand down. You might want to stand down on this one. I know. You might want to stand down.
Like, I would genuinely love to see people who support Emiru, who like watching Emiru, or Emiru herself, just like close your eyes and think about think about this person who got fired for making a joke about Charlie Kirk. Can you imagine being that person? You work a normal job. You don't live on the internet where you're uncancelable. That's the truth. If you're an online creator, you know, you're kind of...
You don't need to hold the microphone, Denims. It works just fine when you're not touching it and caressing
Nicholas
it.
DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated
It actually works worse when you're caressing it.
Speaking my mind. Translation: I am salty that Emiru correctly stated that the Ethan Klein lawsuit is justified and now people are mad I made a room temperature IQ
True.
in Celsius. Take about someone else's content.
True.
Uncancelable. You have to do some crazy... And just like close your eyes, imagine, remember.
She's yapping like this in an ongoing lawsuit. Yeah, yep.
Remember what it was like to have a normal job. I don't actually know. There might be a clip of Emiru saying she's actually never had a normal job, so maybe she can't imagine. Imagine having one.
Dude, again, normal job. This is like fake relatable territory. This is weird. Why are we doing this?
And then imagine you make a joke that gets 600 likes. On Blue Sky. And then you get fired and you have to watch this guy say,
you'll get a new job. And when you do, I might just make another video and contact that employer.
And by the way, Asmongold is like a total pussy on this if he's never had a position. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sick and tired of fucking conservative people being like, they're going to come after me. They're going to take my job away. They're going to contact my employer. My whole life is going to be over. And then the minute they had the opportunity and the shoe dropped, the power scale flipped. Immediately they're trying to censor me, they're trying to ruin the internet, they're trying to get us fired from our job, they're trying to make us unemployable, immediately just turned around and tried to censor everybody, tried to get everybody fired, try to make everybody unemployable. Online politics is just like a battle and a tug of war to see how you can get the power to deplatform and like life ruin every single other person. I'm tired. All these online politics people are absolute fucking pussy losers. That's what I've learned. I tried to explain this to Augie a long time ago. That like if people like fucking Nick Fuentes ruled the world, it wouldn't be an open and untapped internet. It would be just the exact opposite, where all those guys just come through and censor the fuck out of all the people who are doing the censoring right now. Dude, online politics is totally raped. I hate every single one of these people. And I don't view it as real politics. I view it as like I view online politics as extremist politics inherently.
Too. Now, why would I do that?
Because you're a fucking loser. That's why you'd do that.
For fun.
How could you be friends with someone like that? Just because they're nice to you?
Bro, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be saying the same fucking thing. All of you people are exactly the same. You just worship another fucking false prophet. Holy dude, it's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying.
Who cares how many people he's done this to?
No, not me. Not my political party. Not my friends. Yeah, your political party, your friends, you're all the same. Yes. And no, I'm not saying that all the issues that are happening right now are exactly the same. What I'm saying is that the extremist online political freaks, it's just a constant power struggle, tug of war. That's all it is.
I can't. I could never do this. I could never. I don't care how nice you are to me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's real performative.
You could be a saint to me. You could give me all of the money in the world. I can't be friends with someone like this.
Right. You're really selling this one. She deserves more, to be honest. Fucking based Mr. Worski. Based Mr. Worski. Can't wait till Denims turns 35 and people start treating her like Taylor Lorenz. I mean, you could extend this, Casey Tron. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, your shelf life's fucking shorter than mine.